Hello. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? Here we are. 4 hour. Finally got another bearish drop, broke these lows, but is there going to be continuation is the big question, right? Yesterday was a tough day for me. Tried longing a couple times, then we had that big drop and that news came out after 11, and I did end up going short for a big win. And it did require a lot of mental fortitude. So, it was good. Today, I'm definitely marking out here 50% of this drop down, this swing, to see will that provide any resistance there. So, let me actually put this to 0.5 and I'll go across. Cool. We're pretty much hitting it right now. How's everybody doing? What's the chat poll say? Vote in the chat poll. Bullish, bearish, or neutral. I'm about to close it. It has 516 votes. Close it in 10 seconds. Let's go Yankees. Yeah, they're hanging on by a thread. All right, 45% said bearish. Ooh, it's a change of pace today. 36 bullish. And 19 neutral. I'll write that down. I think that's an interesting thing today. What I'm interested here, actually, ES looking a lot weaker. Let's see this pre-market high. Did ES hit it? If we didn't hit it, no, we did hit it. Okay. All right, so this is a 4-hour point of interest. Let's see if ES has like a 15-minute break in structure. It feels like ES would be easier to trade short today, right? Because of that way it's unfolding right now. Like a 15-minute FEG I marked out yesterday or maybe 5-minute after the whole push lower. This one's more in the premium because it's above 50%. So what was wild yesterday is that we pretty much nailed the low. It got out at 25,000. That number basically because it's a nice round number, but mostly because Sunday open and previous day low. I think someone had asked. I didn't really see it. I do care about that Sunday open, that gap. New week opening gap. Right? So anyway, maybe we'll see what's gonna go on here with ES. I have the 15 open. Yeah, I prefer to take out this now. Kind of odd though that NASDAQ is still pumping. So yeah, like ES stopped pumping before the open and took that pre-market high immediately shift. NASDAQ still hanging around up there. Interessante. Interesting. How's Oracle doing today? We gap down or what? No, we're up 1%. Tesla's down 1.3%. Nvidia's up 1.4%. Amazon flat. Google flat. Apple's flat. Pretty even on the day for stocks for NASDAQ. For ES, it's pretty gray also. Mix. Finance is a bit red. Energy is red. Some consumer goods are red. So ES right now is down. No, we're even. All right, ES is literally up 0.1%. NASDAQ is up 0.3. So anyway, I think I'll continue watching this on the 15. Oh, this is the 15-minute. Okay, then that makes it even better that I want this low to get taken with like a displacement. Before I was looking at the 5. What's the Dow up to? Down 0.16%. Oh my god, the Dow just freaking dropped like a rock at the open. What the hell? The Dow Jones is this. Wow, okay. It's a 15-minute. Well, alright, let's see the daily here for an inside day for NASDAQ. I mean, you guys, are we actually going to get some follow through to the downside? We don't know, right? We don't know, so we'll have to just wait and see. NASDAQ's on the 4 hours holding up. ES rejected, but ES can turn around if NASDAQ's pulling it up. If tech remains strong, right? NASDAQ's way past 50% right now. All right. Like basically my thought process was, and still is, rejection from 50% or so, and ES definitely rejected. But that's a 4 hour point of interest. I want to see it confirm on like the 15. I want to see a drop here. I don't know, then maybe we'll get some more downside. I'm also with the chat today. Chat voted 45% of you voted bearish. That's a majority because 36% voted bullish and 19% voted neutral. So I'm in agreement with you guys. We don't know because like this market does refuse to drop at all-time highs. All right, let's see this. I have an alert when we do take this out. Yes. Let's mark out the first presented FEG for NASDAQ. And yeah, we'll get to see what's going on. But so far, I'm going to write down, like, I'm more interested in shorting ES. So don't forget that. And then, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it unfolds. ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, all the wicks on the YM on the daily are just insane. We made an equal low there because I didn't get my alert. Yeah. So far that's an equal low. How's everybody doing? Market's still shut down. And let's see what's new. Okay, there we are. I don't like the. Wait, did we finish it? It wicked it. I don't love that. Alright, I'm just gonna wait until 10 probably. I don't like that Nasdaq's still. It's not breaking any low. To even give a clue that might turn and follow suit to the downside. So. And plus, if we're gonna have more downside on ES, then I'll have time to rejoin. Let's see. Let's see. Nasdaq, the average daily range is 241. That's a lot lower than it used to be. All right. Apply indicators to entire layout. Oh, okay. In ES, it's 45. 44. Gotta be careful. This week is NFP supposedly. We'll see if the government. It still says tentative. See if the Bureau of Labor Statistics, whether they have the numbers or not. They did say that it could be delayed up to 10 days. So. Well, ES looks more like a seek and destroy. Took the high and took the low. It's creeping back up to probably take the high again because Nasdaq's not looking like it's turning bearish at all. So there's not much for me to do right now here. Yeah. Well, I filter that out because ES is looking ugly. All right, so I want to see this. The template. See this. Okay. Meanwhile, what did YM do after it dropped like that? Yep, it's picking up also. Mm-hmm. Let me see something. ES definitely looking like Seek and Destroy. Did it take out this high? Or did it make an equal high? Equal high. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nasdaq is dug now into the 618 retracement point. Let's see here on the 15 or the 5. On the 5, is this where this one is? This is the upper Fair Valley gap there. On the 5. This one, half of it's above 50%. This one, the whole thing is above 50%. All right, we dug into this. I'm still holding out for a potential short situation, but we don't know. Let's see. ES is definitely barcoding. Nasdaq pushing up. YM. What's YM? Failed. It's creeping lower. How much is YM down today? 0.12%. Is there a heat map that I can look for YM? Yeah, Dow Jones. So which one is it, though? Industrial Average Index Futures. Mm-hmm. It's YM. Nvidia's in YM, so it's not even that bearish. Alright. It's wild. Okay. As of last year, I think Nvidia was entered in YM. Oh, thanks, Mercy. Was that true? Hmm. Pew, pew, pew. Tanya is trading the most difficult profession on the face of the earth? No, I don't think so. Some definitely much harder jobs out there. It's people at oil rigs in like the middle of the ocean. Well, NASA doesn't have any point of stopping at the moment. Isn't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? What are my thoughts on the book map? I don't really use it because, to me, I didn't feel like I needed it. I tried it for like a day or two, and it was just too much. Plus, like, they pull orders and stuff like that. So, I mean, NASDAQ just started gunning up. Isn't that crazy? The 15 minutes for NASDAQ and then different for ES. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. I would think ES at least, like, when they make equal highs, probably is going to take it out. Let's see. Yeah, there's many harder professions, like being a doctor, being a nurse. Construction. We all need those types of people too. Can't all be traders. The trading isn't easier either, so otherwise everyone could do it, right? If it was easy, everyone would do it. I think gold hit 4,000 yesterday. Isn't that insane? Yeah. An ounce of gold is now $4,000 for the first time ever. Up more than 50% since the beginning of the year. It's on pace for the best year since 1979. The government is still closed, you guys. Which sucks for people that are furloughed. So there's many, many government workers. All the government workers are working without pay right now, if they're working. Right? National parks closed. I think museums closed. So all those things that are extra, they're closed. But then there's other things that are necessary, like airport. What is it called? The controllers, air traffic controllers. And I'm scared because I have a flight next Thursday. I'm going to go to Naples, Florida for the Ninja Trader meetup. And dude, there was 2 planes that crashed while taxiing in LaGuardia a few days ago. LaGuardia is my local airport. This is actually wild. What's the Japanese yield look like now? Let me see the 10-year yield. Is this still going up? Probably not, because let's see, a bar chart. There's a funny post I saw this morning on Twitter. Oh, this morning silver hit its highest price in more than 14 years. It's now $48 an ounce. AP30. Let's see the yields. 3.3%. The 10-year. Going up too. Okay. So ES just broke over those equal highs. Isn't that fun? There's no sustained downside. But yeah, like I said, my idea earlier is pretty much having that rejection continuation lower. So I'm glad that when we took this minor sell side, and I noted that Nasdaq's just still so strong, was here in Nasdaq. It wasn't even breaking a local low. And I sort of filtered out trying a short here on ES because of that, right? Chat, yeah, we were mostly bearish today. 45% of chat voted bearish, 36 bullish, 19% neutral. I don't blame you. The 4-hour broke a low, and you would think maybe some more continuation to the sell side, more sell side, but we're not getting it at the moment. Just 10 a.m. just started though, so maybe we'll get something. We have 10 a.m. news today? No. Is today Wednesday? We have FOMC minutes. That would make sense. No, it makes sense. We have FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. a lot of times, just the morning of FOMC minutes. I don't like it either. Lovely. What's the daily for gold look like? Wow, insane. Sheesh. Since August, it really started ripping up. End of August. Wow, September just ripped up. Oh my god. Damn. How is, like, you know, people that day trade gold? It's like, and people say don't short the Nasdaq and stuff, but that's seriously like for gold, it's literally the bravest souls are those that are day trade gold and they try to short. Oof. Damn. I wanted to look at YM for a sec. Yeah. Back up to 50% of the drop down it had since this morning. Nvidia's up 2.3%. It's just, we really just don't have any sort of pullback. Kind of insane. You don't have more than one day of downside, or even 1 hour, 2 hours max. Bitcoin's at 125,000 plus. CPTC. What was the high this week? Yeah, 126. Right now it's on 123. It literally just looks like quite similar to after this drop down, right? On Friday. Just came back all the way up. At least here, it dropped down during London after that push up here to this bullish FEG. And then that was yesterday before the open. We were already at new all-time highs again. So we're not having that rejection at 50%. Now are we going to go for yesterday's high? That's always a possibility. All-time high markets like this. So just mark it out. But again, came in today bearish to neutral, so I didn't take any trade yet. No reason to get short. And then if I were to get short at all, I'd be very cautious about it because it could just be digging into this. And I mean BPR now that it closed above this huge hourly down closed, right? So just never try to short the market ever. I mean, yesterday was a bit short at the end of the New York session. Well, I got in shorts probably, I think, like right here, actually, from here to here. 70 points or so. 90 points, I don't know. What are we gonna do, chat? Shorts are cooked. I don't even see a real reason why this is really just doing this. It's just insane, right? It's not like we had any kind of news at 10. Could ghouls be speaking? Fed members speaking, all of some Fed members speaking. Let's see. Yeah, no, there's nothing interesting. US EU trade still uncertain. Moody's Analytics warns the US trade is at the end of tensions. Okay, whatever. It's an hour ago. Just some analytic company. Yeah, what's funny is that after you see like a big flush down, like yesterday during the end of the stream, I was like, well, that after we hit those London lows and kept going, just kept flushing, I was like, there must be some sort of news that came out for this, right? Well, honestly, we did drop a lot. We dropped 141 points in 8 minutes. But the funny thing is, like, what I'm saying is I don't get the same feeling when we push up the same amount because it's just like that's just the nature of the market most of the time. So also this move up has been slower than that move down. Staircase up, elevator down, as they say. Those that are bullish, they're going to look at that when we took that minor sell side on ES and not in NASDAQ as the divergence, right? Not really such an obvious one anyway. It did happen at the open. Now it's like so close to previous daily high actually nowadays. Oh wait, no, this one I gotta take out. Previous daily high is up here, 275. What we hit here on the NASDAQ is that high, 231. 43 points within it. Kept that first presented FEG open this whole time. Wild. Alright, what else is new? Amazon Prime Day again, like I said, I'm not participating. Tesla unveiled a cheaper version of the Model Y. It will cost $39,990. It's 11% cheaper than the base model, which the automaker hopes will counteract the loss of the US tax incentives to buy EVs. Tesla enjoyed a record quarter in Q3 as consumers rushed to purchase EVs before the $7,500 tax credit expired. But it's now expected to struggle due to a decline in demand. Yeah. Investors have long hoped that the company would introduce a lower-priced version of its signature car. Okay. I think Tesla's down today, though. Oh, it's flat now. It was down. Let's refresh these heat maps to see what's going on. We're not even that bright green. It's really just NVIDIA and AMD. Oh my god, it's just insane. It's just insane how much like NVIDIA just props up the market. I never liked Teslas, and everyone here knows that. I never even liked them. I honestly get a headache. I hope every time I get a Tesla, an Uber that's a Tesla, I'm like, oh, not again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not shorting unless there's any more random news that comes out, kind of like yesterday did. I think the easiest thing probably would be to see if Nasdaq retraces to here and then goes back up. Probably is the easiest situation. This is where we dropped off, and this was the last FEG. We had an inversion now at this point, so maybe I should right click and call them inversions now. Inversion. To be honest, it's probably a little bit too bright. You know what's more insane is that the owner of the New York Stock Exchange Intercontinental Exchange, they purchased $2 billion stake in Polymarket yesterday, and that's where people bet, right? It's a crypto fueled prediction market. So all that stuff is getting into the mainstream now. Like, crypto's not going anywhere. You know, we've known that the big institutions have been buying Bitcoin, but I think that's just insane that just like kind of legitimizes the poly market. These on that's where you can like just bet on like absurd things. Like, I don't know. They always have the election predictions. Like, you can literally bet on the result of the election. Let me pull out ES's. See the hourly here again. Okay. Oh, by the way, this Friday I won't be streaming because I'll be at the New York Stock Exchange. Woohoo! I got invited. Making moves. See if Nasdaq has any sort of strength in this inversion area in this 15-minute FEG. It's in a premium, but like we've seen, the market just loves to run. See what the hourly is doing. Where did we get to? We got to like 240s. Yeah, let's see if that's gonna play out. So isn't that crazy? About the New York Stock Exchange doing that? It's so crazy because in 2022, poly market was banned. Like it was banished offshore. And then it like required it was required to block US traders by the Fed. Like by federal regulators. And then now it's like totally opposite. And for the record, though, I'm against sports betting and all that stuff. I do not recommend doing that. It's just sad. Like so many Americans just throw away their paycheck into sports betting, and they'll bet on anything. I mean, there's a different sport. There's a different game every day. You can do it on anything: baseball, football, whatever. Boxing. For banning my glasses, RA Optics. Its link is in the description. Senior American official 4 minutes ago said, "We are optimistic about reaching an agreement on Gaza soon. The negotiations have reached a critical stage." This is wild. It didn't even retrace to this inversion. It just came back into a 5-minute. Slowly just unraveling up higher. This is what I'm talking about. Last night at Hollywood Burbank Airport in Southern California, they had zero air traffic controllers for nearly 6 hours on Monday night because of a staffing shortage, and that's like worsened by the government's shutdown as well. So flights were delayed for up to 2.5 hours. Major airports, including Newark, Phoenix, and Las Vegas, are also seeing significant delays this week. As essential workers, air traffic controls are expected to work without pay through government shutdown, but transportation security Sean Duffy noted that there has been a slight tick in them calling out sick since the shutdown began last week. I mean, yeah, if you're not going to pay them, because there's a rule in the U.S., there's no budget. They haven't agreed on a budget. You can't spend any money. So literally so many people working without pay. They'll get back pay afterwards, but what are they? People have to pay rent. People have to pay for food on the table. Congress needs to get it together. Yeah, starting to pick up. It's a bit stronger. Made a new high of day before NASDAQ did. Thing is, yeah, NASDAQ could argue, yeah, it came into a 5-minute, then it had a 30-second shift. There's nothing clean on the 30-second for me to want to really join this long. I'd rather see it sort of retrace on the 15 or something. That's already 10:33. Not really. I'm being very patient today. We have FOMC minutes later at 2 p.m. And we start off the day they were not correlated at all. Johnson & Johnson was ordered to pay $966 million in damages to the family of a woman who died from mesothelioma after a jury found the company liable in a lawsuit alleging its talc baby powder products cause cancer. And the stock was down like 1% or something, 1.2% after hours, and it's already absorbed that back up. $966 million. It didn't affect the stock. Isn't that crazy? Because they're worth like the market value of, they're worth like $400 billion. So paying that was nothing for them, really. Still a decent amount, but not really. Isn't that crazy? All these numbers thrown around nowadays. OpenAI investing $300 billion in was it Oracle? Yeah. And then it bought a 10% stake of AMD. I don't know where they're getting that money from at all. This $300 billion is just an insane number. What's the best account for funding ticks? I want to say the 50K Pro Plus. Because the drawdown's 2,000 and the profit target's 2,500. Golan Shlomi says, but gambling is legal in many districts and it sucks more of American paychecks. I don't see any difference between this to sports best betting. Yeah. I also disagree with online gambling. Why is like all this stuff that's so readily available nowadays? It used to be you have to like go to a casino or you have to go to the deli to buy a lottery ticket. Nowadays, people can just open up their phone. It's not good. Marty Supreme, an upcoming film about a table tennis star in 1950s New York City, is being hailed by critics for actor Timothy Chalamet's best performance yet. I don't think there's been any good movies lately. Hopefully there'll be a good one. They think that we'll hit previous day high for NASDAQ and ES by the end of this session. I don't know. I think it's already super strong, so it could be. Could happen. And what did ES do? Just dropped in this 5-minute, like it was nothing. That wick. This was right at 10, this push-up, right? Yeah. First 30 seconds of the day. What you'll have for NASDAQ, we'll see at the next hourly. Now hourly. BPR, bullish FEG. Will it retrace and to this and then hit yesterday's high? Kind of like this did here at London. This was at London Open. See another day that it did something similar. Where it left oh my god. This Friday was funny, I remember. I think this is probably when gold reached huge gains. Okay. Gotta see what's gonna happen. NASDAQ. So far, like, yeah, there have been pretty good moves after 11. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like continue the stream for longer than usual, just in case. So far, we've been just like consolidating up here. I forgot what this is here. Okay, this was the previous 5-minute FEG. Well, let's see for NASDAQ from here to here. This push up started here. Don't really need this anymore. The discount is below this inversion, so it could retrace deeper. Considering how strong it's been though, like I wouldn't want it to, but we'll see. La papa. Nasdaq, yeah. What's going on? So I'm like, hey, yeah. Yeah, maybe it sweeps will 10 a.m. open. Let's put on that stat map from 2 degrees. Yeah. 2 degrees thinks that if you're bullish and could manipulate down to here, statistically. Alright. Liked for the Yankees cap, yeah. You can get on by a thread. But he says we are getting the same scenario like yesterday. I don't think anything like this is like yesterday. Diego says, "Time we love when you read our messages, but please stop reading them." Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay. It's 10:50 right now. Let's see what this does. If it's gonna do anything. I probably want to sweep the 10 a.m. open. Like I said, ideally We sweep the open, we have some sort of shift, and then we can go like this. That's kind of the only way I would want to go long. And this like move push back up should be quick. That's my idea. So I'll mark out that high that I would be interested in. I said, hey, what's going on? This is a 15-minute. It's going to remain super strong. It would just sweep this and then go back up. I came in today short bias. And there's not been a single trade for me to want to get short. In fact, and then it just blew past at 10 a.m. We just continued to rally and rally. So that's what's making me want to just flip to bull bias because of that reaction in this SMT with ES here at these lows. Let's see if anything presents itself. We did have a pretty big push. Like, what's the range right now for Nasdaq? 150 points for the morning. And that's the daily range right now. All this, we still have an inside day. 200 points. What's going on? 'Cause I'm like, hey, yeah. Seems kind of slow. So, like I said, this needs to be like a fast push up to here after it sweeps this. We need to be nice, like a breaker situation. And this would be a breaker. That's the ideal, but things are slowing down. We have FOMC minutes, 2 p.m. So we'll see if it happens or not. If it doesn't happen, I'm fine with not taking a trade today. All right. Nasdaq's there. See what this is going to be like. If anything. He is stronger there. right? So now you actually even have an SMT with ES didn't hit this yet. Let's see. So to test the strength of that too, I'll mark this to see if there's going to be a strong reversal. If there is, it should like go through this bearish fair value gap with a energetically through it and disrespect this, right? For any long situation. Or it's been 2 minutes and it's been just pretty boring. Maybe it heard me. Maybe it'll start soon. Maybe we'll find our longs. Maybe I'll get my long situation. So basically I want it to take out this high. Then I'd look for entering long. So far, I think to invert yet? Not yet. Not yet. I think it's paused right there. There was a nice energetic push up so far. Need continuation. Need some follow through. Pretty much like, yeah, I would want this to hit this in the next like 5 minutes or so. It's not asking a lot. It's asking for a 10-point move. And then I would ideally want to find my entry for 11:10. We'll see. Now it inverted this. Inversion. Yeah, it's good enough for me to enter that. All right. I'm in that. Why did I just enter there? Because I noticed that the inversion was, completely rebalanced through pretty much. And here we did close above the up close candle there. So I just want to get in. This would be a potential entry too. I was a little bit more patient. See, bullish FEG here. And my stop's going to be below the candle that made the inversion, I think. It's in the 30-second, yeah. So 178, yeah, 177.25. Here to here to new high of day is 1.3 R. To previous day high is 3 R. Yeah, this is where 3 PD arrays fail. It would be breaker, bullish FEG, inversion, bullish FEG. So I put it below this low. All right, I'm finally in a trade today. Woohoo. Yeah, ideally this hits in probably 10 minutes or less for the first target. This to here probably would take a while for the rest. I would just leave a runner and basically put stop at like break even after a new high day and just let it run. It'll probably run for like an hour or so. Let's see the expansion. That's actually nice. Yeah, I came into the BPR during this pullback. I was pretty chill during the pullback because, I know that there's FEGs here. So I know that when I entered, it was just like on this candle closure, dip in and start to go back up. So I know that it can retrace since I just kind of went long here right away. And now I want to see expansion. So let's stop at all the people that are trying to short this. Woohoo! Wouldn't it be nice? I'll have an alert when, yes, it's new high day as well. So far, so good. Barely any drawdown. Max drawdown I took was like 10 points, and that was reasonable. Now we're making you swing highs locally. To see that continuation would be nice. I want to see some big up close candles now because we just had a couple small ones. This one's big. Let's see another up close green candle. Let's chug our way up. Grind the way up. Like I said, to new high, like the reason why I just entered there is like I saw it was like a 1.3R. That's good enough for me to go in. And this could still fail. We'll see. Hopefully not. Small candle. Let's see one big up close candle. Would be great. I don't really see much stopping this. Like I don't see the what is it called, a roadblock really. I took out this swing high too. And we're just in slow motion right now, but ES is looking good. See ES, come on, hit new high day, bring up NASDAQ, NVIDIA, wake up NVIDIA. Been strong all morning. Tesla's waking up a bit. Keep holding on. Da, 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 da. I want to see NASDAQ get some speed here. I want ES to go without it. Like, I would hate if there was an SMT at the highs of the day and NASDAQ still just being asleep. I want to see some expansion past the new high of day for ES, I hope. So it chugs along to previous day high. Same thing for NASDAQ. There it is, new high of session for ES. NASDAQ's getting some speed. Let's go. Oh my god, it's going so slow. It's been 9 minutes. Or it just feels like it's going slow, but I do think so. Chug, keep chugging along. I want to see NASDAQ more expansion now. Pretty much going to put my stop at break even now because of what I said before about the not wanting to be caught in a SMT at the new high of day, and I want more expansion here, so it's reasonable for me to put my stop at break even below this if I want expansion now, like now, literally. So this is a risk-free trade now. Slow but steady, hopefully. Keep chugging. And I did say I wanted to take about 10 minutes to get to first target. It's been about 10 minutes. So, yeah, that would be time stop and just like structure stop. Stops at break even. And no, I don't want to take a partial for 10 points. What do you guys think? I think that NASDAQ needs to hurry his ass up already. I would have thought that it would have this 2-minute candle should be another push up higher, not a annoying rebalance. This 2-minute candle should really, that's why my stop's at break even. I want this to start expanding. We had this immediate rebalance, this. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Go here. Maybe if I like highlight this. We need to take out the magic paintbrush, actually, I remember now. Magic paintbrush, where art thou? Expand, bro. Expansion. Yo, it's listening to me. Those are magic words, bro. You know you want it, NASDAQ. You know you want it. I know you want me. You know I want you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30-second. Let's look at the 30-second. Oh, of course, stop listening. I honestly thought that this next candle was going to expand. This is really annoying action. Videos dropped below VWAP. Let's see if I get stopped out of Breakeven. F button. What are we doing here, NASDAQ? Why couldn't you behave? You bum. What's this low? Came 1 point before my stop. Likely is gonna hit my stop. Like, I'm already preparing myself to not, to just leave. Yeah. Alright. Tried our best. NASDAQ didn't want to give the follow through like ES did. Whatever. I'm glad everything else went well. Glad I pretty much managed that well. That's it. Didn't want to do it. We didn't have more juice to get there. And tomorrow's another day. Just break-even day. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to do here. It gave me my setup. I entered. Just no quick push up. And so like I said, I don't want to be part of this retracement after ES took new high of day. Not worth. We wanted this to rocket up at that point. So, GG's. We live another day. Yeah. Alright, GG. Not bad for coming in today feeling bearish. Found a bullish setup and whatever. Didn't fall through. Okay. What else is new? Oh, I think I posted this on Instagram and Twitter already, but obviously I want you guys to know as well that NinjaTrader is doing a huge competition. Let me pull it up. The NinjaTrader Arena Cup. So basically, there's going to be 3 qualifier days, and there's up to 10,000 people that can compete each day. And there's a 50K prize pool for the qualifier. But more than that, the top 10%, so the top 1,000 traders from each of these qualifier days, so a total of 3,000, will compete in the championship, where there's a 250K prize pool. First place wins 100K in cash. You got nothing to lose. So if you're interested, enter here. I'm going to put it. Let me get the link here. And I'll be live trading on this day, Monday the 20th. And I'll be competing against like other traders at the same time during my stream. Basically like Jade Cap, I think Lumi too. And we're going to be playing for charity. So we won't be taking someone else's spot. There, that links it better. So yeah, you gotta log in first and then you scroll down and you enter this one. Let's see. There's only 3,000 spots left. So if you want to enter, better enter now. So the grand prize for the qualifier is 8,000. That's going to happen on the 20th. And looks like, yeah, there's only 2,800 spots left. So make sure you scroll down and you enter this one. So the qualifiers themselves also have money, which is great. I think it's like 50K. What is it, 50K in cash prizes for the qualifiers? Yeah, all together. And winner, first place wins 8K. And the top 10% will then get a ticket to the championship where there's a 250K prize pool and first place wins 100K. And meanwhile, NASDAQ just consolidating around. Watch it hit this after it gets stopped at break even. Will I be annoyed? Nah, I won't be that annoyed. To be honest, I could have gone this entry here. Then if I put my stop break even, I wouldn't got hit. So that's my takeaway from that. And anyway, any other given day, it would have gone there. Just a little bit after 11, 11:10 too. Stalling. Congrats if you're still long. My God, so annoying. Stack, you're annoying. Do a 30-second. Let's see, you guys. Is it gonna hit it? Is it gonna hit it? Hit it now, Zach. I'm rooting for everyone who's still long. So anyway, bam, bam, bam. Woo! Congrats to longs in the chat. W for you guys. It had to stop me out here, literally, and then all right, it stopped me out to go to profit for you guys. Clearly, anyway, that's still fun to see. Wow, what a bum. Whatever. I can't do anything. I'm not gonna re-enter. Still nice to see it. I think the only takeaway I have is I could have maybe had a better fill there, and then when I trailed to break even, it would have been a little bit better. But still a V. It did look like it was going to expand at this time. It was kind of it was a time stop. Still nice to see. Right on the bias, right to flip, and waited for this sweep here. That was the correct sweep at 10 a.m. open. Good to see. You guys think that will, I mean, previous day high is really close for ES and NASDAQ too. Damn, son. All right. That's what I wanted to see, when was it? 5 minutes ago. How much longer from where I wanted to see that happen? That happened 10 minutes later. I wanted to see that 10 minutes ago, NASDAQ, not now. And from when I got stopped out, which is this candle, took another 7 minutes. Anyway, didn't get hurt. No harm, no foul. Tomorrow's another day. We'll see what's good tomorrow. Probably are going to hit this previous daily high. Congrats to the longs, and make sure if you are interested in the arena challenge, sign up. I think I pinned it in the chat now. It's just delayed today, the NASDAQ. Yeah, someone said I'm correct. Yeah, it's fine. That's a good feeling anyway. Still a good feeling being right on the analysis. NASDAQ just decided to be slow about it and not deliver as cleanly as I would have liked. And that's that. Can't get mad about that. I'm pretty happy about it. So congrats if you took the longs and you held. ES. I don't know. There wasn't much else for me to do here. So yeah, everybody, check out the link. It's pinned in the chat, and I'll also put in the description. And if you're, better to sign up now than later, because spots are filling up. They're filling up. How many spots are left now? Let's see. I'm sure that there's already more. 2,681 spots left. That'll be fun. It's a good day on stream. We'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:30. Yeah, there's not much for me to do here. This is where I get slightly annoyed that I had to stop me up before break even before hitting it, but that's just life. So no more trading today for me. Tomorrow will be a new day. And see you tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Ciao.